Found yours.
Do you guys know what your kinks are? That's not the topic of today's show, but that's a good question to ask yourself.
Hey guys, we're saying hi again. So, what are we talking about today? Oh, we're gonna start the same way we always start.
How's your weekend?
Go ahead, you go first.
How was my weekend? What did I do Friday?
Go ahead.
What did I do Friday?
Is it what or who?
It's really never a question of who I did
It's always just what.
or who. Maybe it could be who we did. Um, what did what did I do Friday?
I think you
I
just
didn't do
chilled out this
anything.
week, right?
I think I stayed home Friday. Saturday I went out for boozy brunch, which was nice. And then I just chilled with my man in the house. Cooked for him.
Oh, that's nice.
Let him eat my groceries. And then today I'm just like a little drained because, he takes everything out of me
You complaining?
when I go there. No, I'm not complaining at all. I'm just on recovery mode.
Look, she on such recovery mode. She was like, "Yeah, this is what I'm wearing tonight, guys. I'm all." I call her at like 8 o'clock. She's like, "I'm so tired."
Yeah.
I had a very eventful weekend.
Did you? Tell us what you did. Let me live vicariously.
Living vicariously through me.
Oh, I like that couple. I would play with them.
You would play with them? Yeah, she watches all the time. That's
I
her.
love her. Yeah, Vanessa. She's so hot.
She is hot.
And her husband's cute too.
Her husband's cute too.
Yeah.
What did I do this weekend? I did quite a few people. No, I'm lying. I didn't do quite a few people.
High five.
No high fives because I didn't do quite a few people. We Friday, I think we just chilled out too, right? We just hung out. We just stayed in the house and did whatever we had to do. I think we watched the movie. I don't know. It was just a chill night, which is nice. Family time is important.
Family time is important, and especially these cold days. Like, who feels like it?
Yeah.
Even though I will say on Saturday I wasn't that cold. I put this little lingerie on with my coat over it, and then when I got in the car I took the coat off because I can't drive with that big ass coat on. So I literally drove all the way to Philly in my lingerie and my sexy boots, and I did it for my man, right? Because I like to give him something to look at, right? Especially the type of man I have, that he's surrounded by women all over, right? And ladies, you can't stop being sexy for your man. Like, you gotta give him a little shock value. So when he came to the car to get me, I was like naked in the car in my lingerie, but it was like 20 degrees outside. But I was so excited to see him that I think that kept me warm.
Okay.
I was hot, literally.
Okay.
And when I got there, I was so moist.
Moist is always good.
Yeah, I was so moist, but it was like because of the excitement. One of my kinks is getting dressed up sexy.
Okay.
And that's my kink for myself. I don't even need to fuck anybody. But the process that I go through in taking a shower and shaving my legs and lotioning up and putting my makeup on and having
Can
my
I say
sexy
something?
lingerie.
I appreciate you all acknowledging my silk pajamas. Thank you.
He's silky.
So silky and smooth just for me. But anyway.
So the whole process of getting sexified and getting cute and looking at myself in the mirror. I had a whole photo shoot in the house before I left by myself before I even made it to him.
Speaking of pictures.
What kind of pictures? What are you talking about?
Our producer is supposed to be taking pictures.
Oh.
And she's on her Facebook page.
She's working. Our producer's on the board. So anyway, so the whole process of me getting dressed and being sexy and traveling and driving like that and knowing that people could look into my car and see that I was like half naked, that was so dope for me. Ladies and gentlemen too, when you put effort into yourself and you make yourself look good and feel good, it just does something for your ego. So yes, I did it for my partner because of course I want to give him some eye candy to look at. But I really, really, really honestly do it for myself. That's my kink. And when I got there, my pussy was so ready. I was so ready.
But can we? Okay, I know we got something else to talk about.
No.
Oh, wait. We went to a party Saturday.
Mm.
We went to our friend's party, whose name I can't say because she hasn't given us permission to really talk about it. But it was a great party. It was one of those 2-room hotel parties. There's
Mm.
maybe like 15 people there. Everybody got along. One room was the playroom. The other room was kind of like the meet and greet room.
Okay.
And I walked into that playroom,
It was going down. It was going down.
yeah, everybody was doing what they were doing. We didn't have to kick anybody out. There's a couple of voyeurs there, but they were being respectful. So it was just a good time. Those are always the best nights. But I want to go back and talk about something you just mentioned. Women, you have to keep it sexy.
Keep it sexy.
Can't do the ripped up t-shirt. Can't come to bed every night with your hair. What do you call it? With the bonnet
With
on.
the bonnet, no bonnet, no
I
scarf.
understand sometimes you got to do it to do what you got to do, but keep that man interested.
You have to keep the man interested. You gotta put on the shoes and just walk in the house for no reason, right? Because think about this: we put all this effort into getting sexy to go out for people, right?
Mm-hmm.
But to put that same effort to go nowhere just to see your man, it's like it makes him feel good because you put that effort to impress him.
Yep.
You're not getting dressed up for everybody else outside. You're getting dressed up for him, and I think men appreciate that. You know.
No, men love it. We do. I'm telling you, my partner can come out the bathroom with just her robe on, look at me, and just kind of open her robe.
With that rack she got.
Yeah. Really?
Well, here's the other secret though. After I got there and he bent me over and put it down on me and made me squirt like 20 times. I don't even know how many times I squirt, but that's why I'm so drained right now. Right? But after that, I threw my sweats on.
But it's different. We don't. But at that point, we don't care.
And then he went to play his video game and I was just chilling like nothing happened.
But see, so I'm gonna say this about Izzy. That's what makes Izzy so great. Izzy can be that girl that's gonna walk and she's gonna be like boom, 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 boom. And then she's gonna be that girl that's gonna chill with you. That's what makes her so great. You wanna watch football? Let's sit down and watch football. You wanna
Oh
go?
yeah, that's right. We went to the bar and watched the Eagles game.
Oh, see? There you
Yeah.
go. But it was but women, that's just my little.
Yeah, you gotta switch it up. Listen, I love me some hoodies and sweats. I got my Find Your Kink hoodie on today.
Hashtag find your kink.
Hashtag Find Your Kink.
Mhm.
Hit me up if you want a hoodie. But I miss my baby, so I still have him on me.
I don't like the fact that I can smell him.
You cannot smell him.
He wears cologne.
He does, but this cologne's not on my hoodie.
It is. Oh, it's not on your hoodie, it's in your hair.
It might be in my hair.
Wait, hold up. Yes, I smell. You're supposed to say yes. I can. You can smell my man.
You can smell my man.
It's not anybody else's cologne.
No, it's never gonna be anybody else's cologne. But yeah. So
see how quickly she
I
changed
could
the
go
subject?
from wearing a hoodie like lingerie to wearing a hoodie, and you gotta switch it up, and you gotta keep it classy, and you gotta keep it sexy, and you gotta keep them on your toes, and that's a part of, and that's my favorite part of the lifestyle is when we get dressed up for the themes and all that stuff. But I like to do it even when it's not a party and it's not a bunch of people. I didn't do it for everybody. I did it for my man.
Well, you have to keep it spicy in your bedroom, and I think it's weird energy to want to do it for everybody else and not want to do it for your man or for your woman.
Yeah, because we'll put all this effort to get cute to go outside.
Yep.
To impress others. But then when it's your person, you're like, oh, whatever, he could take this. No,
Mm-hmm.
not always. Every now and then you got to swing them something.
So sometimes when I'm walking around the house, not sometimes, I'm always either fully naked, because that's what I do, but I'm always together. I'm always I'll get out the shower and put my cologne on. I go in the bathroom and I do my beard. I do all that. I do it for one person. I do it for the person that I'm with because I want her to understand. It's important that she understands that I'm trying to present myself in a positive light for her. I feel like I need, I just need to do that. I'm shaving. I'm doing everything. I will not go to bed unless I look right.
I mean,
I mean, there are lazy nights.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Every night is not a sexy night, but some nights you gotta just turn on the extra.
Well, it's not about being fully sexy. So, for instance, if you come to bed in sweats, right, that could be sexy for a dude because we're, our mind, the way our minds work. It's that you're not, or if you just take a shower and throw a little Victoria's Secret, that little spray stuff. It's the effort. It's more of us knowing that you put the effort in for us.
Yeah, because last night, y'all, and I'm going to say this, I'm probably going to get in trouble. It's the whiskey. All right. So last night, right, we were up late to like 2 a.m. watching movies. I cooked and we were chilling, right? So I'm like, all right, I'm going to go take a shower. So I take a shower and I lotioned up and I didn't put no clothes on. I just laid in the bed. And then he was finishing his game or whatever. He stayed on his game for like another hour. And then he comes and lays next to me. And I'm like thinking he's going to like slide up in there. That dude just curled up next to me to where you smell good. Rolled around in my bed. Just went to sleep.
But see, you missed that whole thing.
Huh?
You missed what he did.
What?
You said he curled up next to you. Mm-hmm. He was like, you smell good. You made him so comfortable.
He fell right to sleep.
He fell right to sleep. You know how like babies, when they get next to their mom, their mothers, they just lay on them and they just go to sleep. It's the same way with guys when we get older.
Big ass baby.
We never change. We'll curl right up next to you like, you smell good.
And that was just it. And I guess that was our sexy time last night.
No, that was your connecting time.
Yeah, that. I was trying to give him the hint. I had the booty poked out.
He didn't catch a hint. Dude, she was ready for you.
I guess he wanted to cuddle and smell me.
I like what Lem said. What did she say?
I can't read. Hey. I've been putting the effort and looking for him to take it off, but this man prefers butt naked. Like, what the fuck? I mean, eventually you're gonna get butt naked, right? But the fun part is taking that stuff off, right? The peeling off the layer.
Well, I mean, everybody's different. Some people like butt naked. I like peeling it off. Mm-hmm. Like, I want you to put it on, but as soon as I see it, take it off.
He likes bucket naked.
I do like
the producer is saying he's lying.
No, listen.
The producer said he like bucket naked.
Have you seen her body? I
have. I've seen her in all her glory.
Literally.
But naked is nice too. I went to bed naked yesterday. So you smell good and you feel nice and soft. That I sleep naked. I could walk around the house in sweats and a hoodie or whatever, but when I get into bed, I can't wear clothes.
Well, I also have to say this. I also have to brush my teeth and wash before I go to bed because I've gone to kiss my partner and she's like, whoa. And she will tell me. She's like, But I do the same thing.
Yeah,
too.
My man don't play. You have to brush teeth before you go to bed. So that's that for the weekend. But what's our topic tonight?
I don't know. I kind of like
this.
Is
the best. You like this topic?
I'm having fun right now.
Bonding time. Naked in the house. Yes, Joy. I'm always naked in the house. I don't like wearing clothes. Like even in the winter, like I put my heat on 80 just so I could walk around in shorts and a bra or panties in the bra, right?
Well, how many times have you? Because Izzy can actually just walk in our door without knocking. Well, she doesn't do it as much because she's walked in.
I knock.
Now she knocks.
I knock as I open, just to give you guys a warning that somebody's walking in.
Not like we're gonna stop. But how many times you walked in? We were just sitting there like butt
naked. The other day, I went to get my food, and these two were just laying out naked on the couch. They was just laying there watching TV, bucket naked.
What did
Lem said I sleep naked, but for sexy time, I like dressing it up and then getting naked. Yeah, and it's just like setting a mood and setting a vibe. Like I walked in my lingerie and I poured his drink, and then after that, that's all she wrote. He's like, "Come here." Okay. Kahim said I'm naked all year long. I have a no clothes policy in my bedroom. That's a good policy. I have children. I can't have that in my house. But when I go to my man's house,
it's not me doing it this time. It's her doing it.
What I do?
She puts up the comment, then you press it again, and it takes it off.
Oh, I'm sorry, producer. You can spank me. I'm literally always like Winnie the Pooh.
This
just
is why
a
I like.
Shirt, maybe socks.
This is why I like her.
Why?
She can spank you.
She can spank. Yeah, she can spank me.
I can't do it, but at least I can watch.
Yeah, because only my man can spank me, but I think he would give T a pass.
Yeah, he would.
He would give T a pass. You love to see women in lingerie. So yeah, guys. So for other guys that are tuned in, drop an emoji if you like to see women. What emoji should we pick? Drop a heart eyes emoji if you like to see your
What the
women.
hell is a heart eyes?
The emoji with the heart eyes.
There's an emoji with a heart eyes?
Yes, heart eyes. Drop a heart eyes emoji, gentlemen, if you like to see your women in lingerie. Drop a peach emoji if you like to see your woman bucket naked.
Bucket. Bucket. Bucket naked.
Bucket naked. And just drop a smiley face.
Oh, is that the heart eyes emoji?
That's the heart eyes. And just drop a smiley face if you just like to see her in sweats, in a bonnet, in a holy t-shirt.
Really?
Some men like that. I have gone to see my man in my sweats, and he be like, just pull them shits down to the side as easy access.
Well, this is true. I'm not.
My man does like me in sweats.
Yeah, it is true.
He will fuck the shit out of me in sweats, and he'll grab my hoodie and choke me from behind with no problem.
Yeah, there have been times when I was just walked up behind.
He'll come up here and be like, "Yo, your ass looks fat in them sweats."
You know what's the fun part? It's like when she's walking around the house, and I just pull. She's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, yes, do it. Yes, Daddy, do it." That's fun.
There's a time and place for everything.
Yeah.
Right? There's a time and place for everything. But that's the importance of it, that you have to switch it up.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot keep it the same bland thing all the time. It cannot be predictable. If you're going to be with a person for a lifetime, you got to keep it interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You got to keep it interesting. You got to keep it exciting for yourself and excited for the person.
Yep.
My excitement is in pleasing my partner. So as I'm doing it, just knowing that he's going to be excited excites me.
You know, that's kind of how I am. I get excited. So when I'm making love with my partner, I actually get harder when I know she's enjoying it. It's like that's really what turns me on. It's not just about me, it's about her in that moment.
I guess I was cooking for my man, and I'm like, he gonna fuck the shit out of me after this. But what happened was he ate too much, he had the itis, he just gonna curl up and go to sleep.
That plan didn't work out for you? It backfired on you?
But you have to see me, I'm in the kitchen like, yes, stirring that sofrito.
So I actually said this earlier. Women, I have to tell you something. The lingerie is not what's going to keep them. The blowjobs are not what's going to keep them. Let's see if you learn the lesson.
Blowjobs help.
They help, but let's see if you learn the lesson. What keeps the man? I don't care. This goes across all races. What keeps the man?
You gotta fill his belly and drain his balls.
Feed him. Feed him. Give him food. If you can cook, listen, we can work on the blowjobs. I can show you what I want. Learn how to cook. He ain't going nowhere.
Bad Buns says baggy inside out sweats and a tank top, no bras, the absolute hottest thing a woman can wear. Plain and simple.
That is fucking hot. No, that is hot.
My man loves that shit. He loves that shit too. She said wear silk boxers, please. We feel they look sexy as hell. As well. Miss Kim.
Okay.
Miss Kim likes her man in silk boxers. You guys heard that, gentlemen?
Do I have silk boxers?
Silk boxers are cool. Maybe I'll buy my man some silk boxers for Christmas.
I can't see him wearing silk boxers.
He doesn't wear. He's a boxer brief guy.
I can't see him wearing something like this. I see him in a sweats or like a suit.
And he ain't wearing that. He'll wear like boxer briefs.
Who's Jacqueline?
Jacqueline Mamacita. Oh, hi, Jacqueline Mamacita. I haven't seen you in a long time. I like to lingerie up. It's great at the door with it on, or come dressed down with the lingerie underneath.
See, that's what she did. That's what she was talking about.
Yeah, I didn't have no clothes on over my lingerie. I literally just had my lingerie in my coat. And when he came to the car to get me, I wasn't even wearing the coat. So he came to get me. He's like, "You naked in the car?" And he's like, "You half naked in the car?" I said, "Not half naked."
So let me tell you what somebody did to me once. They under their like fur coat or whatever. She fucked the shit out of me. Didn't say a word and left.
I love those.
I was like, that is some crazy bullshit. That is
Lems,
crazy.
highlight Lems. Last winter, she had lingerie under her trench and with her Uggs on, and she took a cab to his house. I love the feeling of that alone. Right, just the ride in the cab, right, made you feel sexy. Can I say it made you feel sexy? And it's that rush that you get on your way to see your man when you know that you're sexified for him. And like I said, and I did it for my man, but I did it mostly for me. I was turned on.
Okay.
I felt sexy. I was driving around feeling like I was that bitch. If somebody pulled up on the side of my car, I knew they was gonna see me, and I'm like, oh well.
What, the cop pulled you out. You was gonna get out of that ticket. Like, hey, copper.
No, the cop might love me. Oh, Lems, you like boxer briefs? You want to see my boy in some boxer briefs? I got you, Lems.
Lems wants to see me in boxer briefs. Lems, I know we've been going back and forth with this thing. It's okay. You can tell everybody you want me. I get it.
Oh, Miss Kim also said she went naked in an Uber in her lingerie, in her trench coat. Ladies, trench coat and lingerie winter season is here. Go surprise your man in some trench coat and lingerie.
So this
we're starting a trend.
We had a whole thing planned for this, but I like this. This is our subject. How do you keep your relationship spicy?
How do you keep your relationship spicy?
What are some of the things you guys currently do, especially in this LS climate? We see everything all the time.
We're desensitized to certain things.
Yeah.
Some things that vanilla people might find exciting for us is like, man. Like I know my boyfriend was coming to visit, and my cousin lives downstairs, and my cousin and him, they're really cool. So my cousin's like, oh, when's Lisa's coming? I want to take him to the strip club. And I'm laughing. I'm telling my cousin, I'm like, that doesn't impress him. He don't want to see bitches dancing on a pole. He wants to see bitches fucking.
No, let me tell you, myself, Ted, and another guy, we were like, yo, we're gonna go out and all right, let's go to the strip club. We got to the strip club and we're talking, watching TV.
So vanilla.
Look, and the girls are walking up to us like, hey, and we got kicked out
because we wasn't paying attention to the chick.
We weren't paying attention to the girl. We weren't giving them any money. It was a naked woman. We see this every fucking weekend. Why? It's lost on us.
So Nita said,
hi Nita.
Hi Nita. Yup, dined that twice and definitely asked stilettos to the trench and lingerie. Oh, she said not done. Oh, you did it twice. Do the stilettos with the lingerie.
Anita's another sex.
Right. So for me, ways I spice up my relationship, because the LS is so sexually charged, and my man is actually very always in sexually charged environments.
Yeah.
Where he's very desensitized to a lot of things. We appreciate home time. Right, like him and I, because we go to so many parties separately, and even that sometimes when we're together, we don't even want to go to a party. We just really like to be in the house and do regular shit. He wants to sit and play his video game while I work on my phone and do what I do, and I cook some food and we eat and drink and just chill in the house. That regular shit to us is important because we're so social all the time. That's spicy for us. But for me, I still have to get sexy for my man. And he doesn't require that. He doesn't ask for it. I could go there. Somebody mentioned before sweatpants. And I could go with sweatpants. I like to cut the sleeves off my t-shirt. So I got a lot of side boob action. Right? And then I'll go in there with sweatpants and the side boob t-shirt. And he'll be like, yo, I see your little side boob. I want to fuck you right now. And it's regular shit. Like we could just be chilling there. He play his video game and he see my boob peek out the side and he'll pause the game for a second. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make him pause the game.
You gotta make him pause the game.
You gotta make him.
But I used to tell people all the time, what you don't see is just as sexy as what you do see. So it's like that side boob. I can't see your whole boob, but it's just a side boob. It's like that shit. Well, let's go.
Yeah.
No pill needed. I'm ready. What did Nita say?
I think you should always ask what different they would like to do besides what's done in the LS. Yeah, because we experience so many things, right? We have theme parties. You would be a cowgirl this day and a schoolgirl that day, and a little devil did this day and an angel this day. Sometimes your man just wants his woman.
Not sometimes. all the time.
Okay, all the time. Rest. Um, I like to surprise them and come up with new and fun ideas. Jonathan, you saw my Thanksgiving last year. That was random.
Yeah.
Tell us about that Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I'll show you the pictures later.
Have them come home and
crazy.
I'm cooking in a maid outfit. I like that too. I like to cook breakfast in my under my thongs. Yeah, I saw my slippery when wet shorts I had on. I wore those to make him breakfast the other day. He liked that.
And can I say something too? Sometimes the themes can be like sexy, fun, goofy. And I'll tell you what I mean. You ever like intend on being sexy and then you like fall because you're wearing the heels and you slip and it's the funniest thing ever? Or you're trying to be a sexy cowgirl and you're like, hey, big boy, and everybody starts laughing. It's the thought that counts. That's what causes a lot of memories too.
The effort.
Yeah, and like a year later, you're like, you remember that time your stupid ass put those high heels on and you fell over the bed. It's the memories that you create, and that's what builds your relationship. That's what keeps it spicy, and that's what also helps the bond between you and your partner, because that's something that only you two know about. And you will be somewhere. This happens a lot with me and my partner. We'll be somewhere and we'll see something and we'll start cracking up. And nobody else knows why we're laughing, but we're laughing because of some shit that happened at home. And we saw it at the party. She tried to do something silly, or I'm twerking, which I always do.
She does not like when he twerks.
But she doesn't like when I twerk, but then we laugh about it later when we see somebody else twerking. She's like, I know you wanted to twerk, but I'm glad you didn't do it because I hate that shit. And then we laugh about it. But that's what keeps your relationship spicy. And I also think that's what the difference is between you forming a bond in the LS and forming a bond at home. You got to have things that you just do at home that you don't do in the LS.
Yeah, you have to. One thing that my boyfriend is big on is us having a TV show that we watch together.
Please don't bring that up. I'm about to get in trouble.
It's big for him, especially because we have a long distance relationship. We'll binge watch something together, and then when we go home, it's like, oh, did you watch this episode? And and it gives us something to bond about and talk about. And I'll say something. We're geeks. We like Lord of the Rings. So we would sit there and have Lord of the Rings conversations, and it's so sexy.
So you know why I get in trouble?
What?
I get in trouble because we will start watching a show. Like our show right now is it Yellowstone?
Oh, Yellowstone was good.
Yeah. So what happened is this: because we get home at night, we'll start watching it like at 8:00, and we'll get to 3 episodes, and she'll fall asleep. But I keep watching it.
No,
she's like,
you gotta pause it.
I always get in trouble. She's like, you went ahead of me, you motherfucker. Like, this, we supposed to be doing this together.
No, Lee will pause it while I go check the rice. He's like, you're going to check the food, I'll pause it.
I'm not pausing.
And I'm like,
shit.
You don't gotta pause it. I can hear it in the TV. No, you're gonna miss something. And
I'm not pausing it. I'll just keep watching. And I'll give her a recap. Ow.
Oh, we've had an argument because one watched our show without the other, and that was a big deal for us.
Yes, look, yeah. I'm getting pointed too. Yeah. She's like, I can't believe you did that. You don't love me.
Yeah, so with us, it's the same thing. We have to watch it together. It's our thing when we watch it. And if we're not going to see each other for a while, we'll watch it separately, but we'll talk about it.
So you have like a book club, like a binge watch club?
Yeah, we have like a series conversation of whatever series we watch.
You know what I want to watch, but my partner doesn't really like it? I want to watch Ratchet TV.
I don't care for Ratchet TV.
It's a guilty pleasure.
I surprised my guy, Lola Bunny, by wearing a butt plug when I saw him. Then afterwards, I went to heat up the food. I cooked him and came back to the room with a plate of food and some lingerie. And he had the biggest smile on his face. Food and lingerie, Lola? High five, friends.
No, 3. You missed the third part.
Wait. The butt plug.
Oh, Jesus.
The butt plug, food, and lingerie.
Lingerie.
Yeah, butt plug, food, and lingerie.
What
Lola Bunny won that. Greg said, my lady just looks at me in the most mundane situations and says to me, damn, you look good, baby. And it turns me on so much because she really does it out of the blue. And she looks at me with such adoration. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Can I say something? I once told my partner, I said, listen, babe, 1,000,000 people can tell me I look good. 1,000 people can be like, yo, you're handsome. and I appreciate it, and it does feed my ego. But when she tells me, I can't even fit through the door because my head is so big. Women, ladies, we were just talking about that.
We were.
Like, ladies, you big your man up. Tell that Negro he looks good. When he puts the suit on, sometimes even if it don't really even look that good, but at least it's clean, just say, you look good today, baby. I'm telling you, he's good for the rest of the day. He's good for the rest of the day.
I mean, women too, because we get so many compliments from other people that we need it from our man, especially because we get so many. Like, if I post something and I have all these guys liking my post and
You're gonna get
commenting
like
on my
600
post,
comments.
and then my man didn't like my picture, say something to me, I'm gonna be mad at him because it don't matter. I got 1,000 likes and comments, which is cute, and I appreciate the love and I give the love back to people, but I want it from that person, you know? And if I don't get it from him, I'll be like, yo, you didn't like my post?
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. Women don't understand that you got to do that for men as well. Women
do have to do it for men.
Mm-hmm.
Women do. We do, guys. We have to make our men feel special.
Yeah.
We have to spoil our men. Men have a hard life. They do. Men go through a lot of things. The government is against them. Their peoples are against them. Business goes up and down. Things are happening. Family stress. They worried about doing everything. Men deserve to be spoiled too. And guess what? If you're not spoiling your man, his side bitch will. So, we cheers to that. You have to spoil your man. You gotta. I had the conversation with a man about love languages the other day. Right? They're the 5 love languages. Remember the 5 love languages? So it's like acts of service, words of affirmation.
Those are the only 2 that mean anything to me.
Quality
So that's all I remember.
time.
Oh yeah, time. Okay.
Quality time. His high yellow ass will blush when I tell him how handsome he is. What is the other love language? There's 2 more. There's 5. Somebody help me out with the love languages. I said words of affirmation, acts of service, quality time. There's 2 more.
Wait, while she's trying to lens, why don't men know how to accept it? That's different. I think we know how to accept compliments. Oh, physical touch.
Physical touch.
Acts of service.
Okay, I said acts of service. So physical touch, there's 1 more missing.
Blowjobs.
That's definitely.
That's a Jonathan love language.
That's one of my favorite love languages. I ain't gonna lie. I love giving them. And gifts. Yes, gifts. Gifts. Right. So I had this conversation with my boyfriend the other day, and I said that I asked him what's his love language, and I said because I do what I want to be done for me. And he said that's not the case.
You can't do that.
Right? His love language is spending quality time. He feels, his thing is he doesn't have a lot of time to spend. He's a very busy person, and he likes his alone time. So if he's choosing to spend quality time with someone that he really wants to be around, that's the biggest, most important thing he could give a person. Right? But the love language he likes to receive is acts of service.
Okay.
So me coming dressed up, him feeling like that was done for him, that made him feel good. Me cooking for him is something that's done for him. He likes that. That made him feel good. So it's 2,
time and acts of service.
No, he gives time.
Oh, okay.
But he likes to receive acts of service.
So but you know what? I'm going to say, I think that will go across the board for most men. You know why? Because we're trained to be chivalrous. We're trained to do for our women. It means something special when our woman says to us, yo, we see what you're going through. Like you just said, all the shit that we have to go through. We see what we're going through. Yo, sit down right there. I'm going to give you a massage. Sit down right there. I'm going to cook you some dinner.
Yeah.
Sit down. I'm going to go put the kids to bed and don't mess with daddy tonight. We're going to let him watch his football game.
So Lola Bunny asked me, what's my love language? All of them.
Blowjobs. Oh, sorry.
I speak in blowjobs.
You speak in blowjobs.
I speak in blowjobs.
Not tongues. Your Holy Ghost is blowjobs.
I speak in blowjobs. That's an act of service.
That's accurate. There you go.
That's an act of service. My main love language is doing things for people. When I am in the action of doing something that I know is going to make someone smile, that makes me happy and it makes me feel fulfilled. And I think in acts of service, everything pretty much falls into that. Because when I'm doing an act of service, I like gifts. I love to buy gifts, and it doesn't have to be an expensive gift, but I'll bring something and they're like, oh my God, I bought him pillows, and I was so excited to bring him pillows because when he comes to my house, he loves my pillows. And he'd be like, your bed is so comfortable. So I'm like, okay, let me give him a
Your
feel.
bed is comfortable.
I know Jonathan loves my bed too. Teresa too.
We get in the bed and we just.
So acts of service for me is how I show my love language, but it's also what I like to receive. Time is also important to me because I feel like if a person's putting effort into spending time with me, that's a big deal.
Thank you, Kelvin. Yes, I am.
I love gifts, but I'm not a materialistic person. But I love thoughtful gifts.
Can I sidebar? I think we have a biasness with our producer because whenever somebody gives me a compliment, the comment doesn't get put up. Put the damn comment up. Thank you. I'm speaking facts, goddammit.
I love giving gifts. I bought Jonathan a gift today. Right? I love giving gifts to my friends, but they don't have to be expensive gifts, but it's something that is like, oh, I thought about you and I thought you would find this useful and I thought this would make your life a little bit easier or would put a smile on your face.
Right.
So I love that. Physical touch. I am not a very affectionate person all of the time. I'm not an affectionate person all the time. I'm mostly affectionate when I'm drunk. Something's wrong with the camera.
It's gonna be your face.
What?
Yeah. Thank you. Stop.
Biasness. What's the biasness? Food is your love language. So food is an act of service, right? Lola Bunny, you talk about making food or receiving food because I like both. I love feeding people, but I love to be fed. Food and sexual organs.
Cook too. Food and sexual organs.
I love feeding people and I love to be fed. We were sideways because we was doing some freaky shit. You cut our
No,
heads
we were
off.
not doing freaky.
You cut our heads
We
off.
were not doing freaky shit. You and I did not do freaky shit.
The camera was doing some freaky shit.
The camera was doing freaky shit.
So yeah, put down your love language because knowing how to speak your partner's love language definitely keeps your relationship spicy. And keeping a relationship spicy does not just revolve around sex. And in the lifestyle, because we are in such sexually charged environments, we're in such sexually charged environments in the lifestyle that we have to figure out ways to keep things spicy that don't involve sex.
You know, I'm looking at myself. I was so focused earlier. Now I'm back to being ADHD. I'm looking at myself. I don't like the way I look in this. I look skinny in this.
You've been losing weight. You've been working out like 3 times a day.
Hey,
I love
Joshua.
to be fed. I'm always eating something. You gonna come let me cook for you, Lola? I'm gonna cook for you.
You know, you've been coming for her quite a bit.
I've been coming for her.
Like on the chat and everything. Y'all just need to
Lola's my crush.
Y'all just need to fuck it out.
Hello, sexy people. Great topic. So Joshua, thanks for liking our topic. What's your love language, Josh?
Can I tell you something about Joshua?
Yeah, I don't know him.
You don't. Joshua is the Energizer Bunny. No, Joshua doesn't stop. Joshua is amazing.
Y'all heard that, ladies?
Joshua is my hero.
Joshua doesn't stop.
Joshua is my hero. Oh, I love to eat. That man has pumped me up an additional 15 pounds. Let me tell you something. When I got with my partner, I said, you're too skinny. I'm going to feed you. She got mad at me.
Me and Izzy are in lust. That's right, baby. Tell them. No, me and Lola Bunny have a date coming up. She's been busy. Jonathan speaks my love language. He cooks for me all the time. All the time.
No, Izzy has a radar. As soon as I start cooking, she be like, what you doing? How you know?
I could smell it from the house. I live 10 minutes away.
Joy said, I love quality times, acts of service, and receiving gifts in that order. So you just like all of them. You just want everything. You know what?
Well, I like all five. I need all five. I speak all five love languages. I need all of them to feel completely fulfilled.
But that's okay. I think a lot of people misunderstood that book when they were saying, well, I have this love language, but I don't have that love language. We can have a little bit of all of them.
All of them. A little. I feel like a little bit of all of them is a balance. I don't need a lot of gifts. I am not a materialistic person. And if a man tries to bombard me with gifts, I am automatically looking for what's wrong with him. Because
Really?
why is this person trying to buy me? That's what I'm going to think. So I don't care for lots of gifts, but every now and then something thoughtful will go a long way.
But can I say this? If you're in a mind of a man, you know how you can tell if a man likes you? He's spending his money on you.
Yeah, but you could spend your money on me with experience and spend time. Right? Because going out for dinner or drinks, that costs money. Mm-hmm. I would prefer dinner or drinks over a gift. Because I prefer the time over the I'm not a materialistic person. I'm a simple person. I would prefer a vacation over an expensive bag.
I'm not a materialistic person, but you can spend $3,000 on a vacation for me.
Yeah, because that's the experience, it's the memories that's coming with that. I've never owned a $3,000 bag.
I hope not.
I've never owned a Louis bag or a Gucci bag or anything like that. I have an MCM bag that I bought like secondhand.
I don't even know what MCM is.
It's some name brand of bags that cost a lot of money, and I bought a used one for like $400. The used one was $400.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
No.
And that's as far as they're gonna get in
my
pocket.
suits and shoes off Temu, so I don't know anything about that.
So I'm not materialistic in that type of sense. I mean, I like expensive perfumes. And I do like expensive shoes and sneakers. That's like my little thing that I'll spend money on. But for the most part, I'd rather myself spend money on experiences and going out to eat or going to, bars and parties with my friends. I like experiences.
So here we go. Bella, you hit it. She said, I prefer a picnic than a restaurant. It takes more and it's more. So it's not the fact that it's not the picnic.
Not the money.
It's not the picnic that you like. It's the fact that he put the thought and
the work
into making you happy.
Okay. Yeah, it's the effort that goes into it.
Kahim, you're so fucking biased. Doc could be like, yo, my favorite color is red. You'd be like, yo, speak that, Doc. I love red. Anything she says, Kahim, you're gonna be like, yup, that's right.
My man went to the supermarket and bought groceries. That got me real hot. You heard that? Come back with some groceries.
Groceries? ShopRite makes you turn you on? ShopRite is your kink? ShopRite is your kink. The grocery store is her kink. God damn it.
Give me some fucking groceries. I'll suck your dick with some groceries, damn it.
I've never heard that in my life.
Yeah, my man came to my house one weekend and he's like, I'll get the groceries. I'm like, oh my God, yes. Do you know how much money we spent on eggs, damn it? The fuck? Shit. It's an act of service. And that's a gift.
So, gentlemen, if you want to get with Izzy, send her
some fucking groceries.
For her birthday, buy her $50 gift card.
I am accepting ShopRite gift cards and food stamps.
Oh, yo, I'll take an EBT. Mm-hmm. I ain't no shit. I'll be right up in that thing. Yep. Mm-hmm. You can't even. Remember back in the day.
A nice, sexy date to Costco. Shit, make my motherfucking day.
And look, and they have appetizers.
Yeah. Give me $1.50 hot dog and a soda. I'm happy. It's the effort the man makes to keep you engaged. Show me with your actions. Yeah, because actions just show it's a little bit of effort you're putting into the person, right? Effort.
I'm gonna be laughing about that all night. Fucking groceries as a king.
Groceries as a king. Yo, ladies, drop an emoji and groceries is your king, all right? My kink is ShopRite and Costco. They get all my fucking money.
It's double coupon day. I'm a squirt.
I'm a squirt for some coupons. Bella said, "Cook for me." That's romantic.
Oh my
It's
God.
the small things, small little things, right?
I'm not okay.
He said, "That's a first for me too." Groceries on turn on. He can't stop laughing. It's not that funny.
It is.
Is it? Am I that crazy? Do you guys know the price of food? I spend a lot of money in the fucking supermarket. Damn it! It's the card for Izzy's birthday. I support that message. I support that message.
What did Joshua say? He probably said something.
Food, I can eat the same thing every day, just has to be healthy. That's a personal training that keeps my stamina up. What would that emoji be? Food, right? So it's little things. So in terms of keeping things spicy, is knowing what your person, what makes them smile. Everything is not surrounded by sex, even though we are sexually charged environments.
I'm not good.
Not good. Bring me a bag of shrimp and some pasta.
You gonna keep it going.
He is dying over here. Listen, my kink is shot right in God's soul.
All right, I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna be professional, people.
Jeep says she
Bring it
likes
back.
to watch a guy
Bring it
cooking
back.
sweats. It's one of the hottest sights.
You just like gray sweats.
Yo, them gray sweats be doing something. But Jonathan had gray old
Here we
man
go.
slacks today. His meat print was crazy in the old man slacks. I'm like, damn, Jonathan, the old
Anyway.
man slacks?
Weren't we supposed to be talking about relationships or something today?
We're talking about keeping things spicy.
And how do we keep things
Well,
spicy?
keep the old man slacks on.
No.
My friend needs the visual.
That's not how we keep things spicy. How do we keep things spicy?
Bring me shopping cards. Grocery shopping. Listen, my man he's a sensual sadist.
Look. Everybody's trying to bring us back in with the
All of
comments.
my past relationships, I've been a romantic person hoping they will reciprocate. Now I romance myself, right? I think you just need to communicate that, right? And because sometimes if you don't communicate your love language, the person won't know.
That's true. I think someone said that earlier.
We can't be mad at a person for not knowing, right? I had to take the time out and literally ask.
Right, Lola, find your kink. Groceries. But go ahead.
Find your kink.
Go ahead.
Groceries. Hashtag groceries. And I like when he eat the groceries too.
But you
And
had
we
to
not
find.
talk about the groceries for shopping.
You had to find your way. Go ahead.
But anyway, okay, I'm thinking about him eating my groceries. Woo. All right. Finding the person's love language. You have to sometimes sit with the person and ask them, babe, what do you like?
Yeah.
What makes you happy? What's your kink? Right? Because part of keeping things spicy is knowing what your person likes. And you can't be mad at a person for not guessing what you like. Right? And so if there's something you like and your person's not getting it, you have to tell them. Right? I had to tell my man, this is what I like. And now if he doesn't do it, now it's on him. Because I told him this is what I like specifically. Right? And I asked him, what do you like? What do you need me to do to make you happy? Right? Joy says nobody would treat you better than you treat yourself. I'll disagree with that.
I disagree. Yeah.
I'm a very independent woman. Very independent. I've been alone all my life. I've raised myself. But I like to treat people the way I want to be treated. And if I'm treating you really, really good and you treated me really, really good and I got your back and you got my back, then that's probably better than me doing it on my own. It's never gonna be the same gratification.
Right.
Right? It's never gonna be. You have to tell your partner how to love you because it may be different than what they are used to doing. Every relationship is different. So you have to make sure you're doing what the person likes. Yeah.
So when I got with my current partner, we both realized quickly that we have been taught how to love very differently.
Yeah.
And I had to realize that how she shows her love isn't wrong. And she had to realize the same thing about me. How I show my love isn't wrong. It's just different. So we had to learn how to love one another. We had to learn because something that may be a little off-putting for me was normal for her, or something that was off-putting for me or off-putting for her was normal for me, and we had to find that balance because we come from two completely different. I mean, it's like China and America come together. We are nothing alike, and that was just also a good thing too. I don't want to beat myself like
Well, opposites attract, right? There's
Yeah,
balance. We
it's
can't both
balance.
be the same.
But we finally had to sit down. I don't think we ever formally did it, but we just kind of did it. Well, what do you like? What do I like? What works for you? What doesn't work for you? And we had to start coming. Sometimes you have to come off your pride too. Sometimes you have to come off your ego
Yeah.
because we think we are the, especially guys, we're the love doctors. No, you're
Can
not.
I highlight Bella?
You're not.
So Bella says something interesting. I realized the guessing game doesn't work. You have to tell them. Back in the day when I used to date guys and they would ask me what I like, I wouldn't tell them because I felt like I was giving them the cheat sheet
Yeah, you
to
should.
me, right? And at first I won't tell. At first I'm not gonna tell because I want to see what a person's gonna do for me without me asking.
But I think that's unfair.
I don't want anything I have to ask for.
But I think that's unfair. You know why? You know why I think that's unfair? Because if, especially at this age where we are now, right?
Okay.
I think, listen, it's easier to just say, hey, listen, for me, sis, this is the type of guy I am. These are the things that I like, rather than you getting mad when they don't do what you expected them to do, but they didn't know that they were supposed to do it. Because that person, because like I said,
there's a difference between having an expectation.
but you do have expectations because you're like, I want to see if he can fulfill this without me having to tell him.
No.
Okay.
I just want to see what you would do for me without me having to tell you. Because I feel like if you did something for me without me telling you, you found pleasure in doing that for me. Like I would never ask for a specific gift. And if somebody comes to me and says, what do you want for Christmas, your birthday, whatever the case may be, I love gifts. But I would be like, get me what you want me to have. And I'll tell that to anybody. They're like, what do you want for your birthday?
But can I tell you what that sounds like to a man? Now, for a woman, it's different. And this is one of those times where women kind of, you don't know. For a man, it sounds like she's playing a game. Just tell me what the fuck you want.
Yeah, that's what a man is saying. I'd be like, tell me give me something that would make you smile for me to have it.
Yeah, no.
Something that would make you happy to give me. I want to see what that would be, right? And again, I'm not materialistic. Like when my man came with groceries, that shit was the best surprise ever. That made me happy, right?
But here's the thing: don't tell me to communicate, but then you're not communicating. So
I'm gonna let me finish because at my age now, like you said, I'm learning that I also have to say what I want because I can't expect the person to be a mind reader. Right? But at first, when we're dating, like at first, I'm 8 months in with my boyfriend now. Right. So now the conversations are getting a little more real because when I first started dating him, here's a secret, I was just happy to have my turn. And I wasn't really looking for a serious relationship, nor did I think that we was gonna get here where we are now. But 8 months in, I'm like, okay, this shit is getting real, right? So, I mean, this conversation about love language we had, you were here when we had it. It just like was last Monday. It was last Monday before our show, and I hit him up, and I'm like, babe, what's your love language? Right? And it was via text, like it was random. It just the thought came into my mind. And I'm like, I have to also tell him how to love me. Yeah. Right? So, yeah, I agree what you're saying. I'm in the middle of it now. Yeah. I'm not going to give you the whole cheat code to pleasing Izzy because then I don't know if you're doing it because it pleases you to do it or if you're doing it just to get me.
No, you know.
See, now my man already got me. So, for me telling him now what I like is like, all right, he already got me. But for someone new, brand new that I'm dating, I'm not going to tell you everything I like because I want to see what you would do without me telling you first.
See, again, for a man, that feels, because it feels like, listen, I like you. and I want to make you happy. So tell me what I need to do to make you happy.
Yeah.
So
once
men,
we together,
so
yes.
I heard a preacher once say this on television. He said this. He goes, if you ask a man for directions, he's gonna say, go up the street. When you get to the light, you make a right, and then you go another mile and you get there. If you ask a woman for directions, she's gonna say, well, what you need to do is you need to go up the street. There's gonna be a store there, and there's gonna be a store there, and that store is gonna have a red sign, and then when you get to that red sign, it's going to say this and it's going to say that. You're going to give us all this stuff. No, just tell me how to get to the damn place.
Yeah, so men like the short version of things, and
Because
women like descriptions, right?
Don't give us descriptions.
However, in the beginning, when we're first dating, I'm not giving you the cheat code to me. Not giving you the cheat code.
Look at what.
But now that me and my man are in a real relationship, that we decided, we sat down and we both said verbally, we're gonna lock in. He said, "Yo, I'm locked in. I'm not moving from here. Like, this is it." You know what I'm saying?
But why can't I get the cheat code?
Yeah.
Why can't I cheat?
Yeah, now he could get the cheat code.
But why can't I get it from the beginning?
No, because I need to know that you're the person and you're doing it genuinely. You're not doing it because I told you to do it.
See, now this is a man-woman different conversation.
Right. So I want to take it back to Max. He said he needs to be treated better than what he treats himself. Max, I disagree with you, babe.
I disagree with that one too.
I love you, Max, but I have to disagree with you because nobody's gonna ever treat you better than you treat yourself. Self-love is top tier.
Yeah, so we know you self-love all the time.
Self-love is top tier.
Go.
No
1, 2, 3, go.
No one's ever gonna love you as much as you love yourself, as you should love yourself. And the more you love yourself, the more you will be able to better love your partner, right? And again, I mean, I want to be in a better situation, right? Because I could do bad by myself, So if I'm in a relationship, I'm hoping that it's enhancing my life. But I don't think that the person's gonna ever treat me better than I treat myself. I'm my biggest fan. Remember, I said when I was driving in my lingerie, I made myself horny. You heard?
I can see you taking your own selfies in the car too.
I did. You want to see my selfies in the car? We hint on what we want. Pay attention. I don't think hints are good enough, Miss Kim. I think we need to be direct with what we want.
But see, that goes against what you just said.
It's not. I just said I'm not giving you the cheat code in the beginning.
Well, okay.
In the
let's
dating
define.
phase.
I was about to say, let's define beginning.
In the very beginning, when we first go on the first couple dates and everything, I'm not gonna tell you my cheat code.
Well, I mean, not the first couple days. Let's say, okay, after
when me and my man decided, listen, we like being around each other enough. We want to continue to be around each other, and we locked in.
Okay, so
when he said the word locked in,
okay.
He said, "I am locked in. I'm not moving. This is it." You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I bet I'm locked in too. Now I can express to him my vulnerabilities. In the beginning of the dating phase, when you're just getting to know someone, you're not being completely vulnerable with that person. Mm-hmm. It's just fun. And you're getting to know them.
Well, that's different.
Right?
Okay, so let's just say, so I'll tell you this. 2 weeks in, I told my partner, you're my girlfriend. I don't even think it was 2 weeks. Was it 2 weeks? It wasn't even 2 weeks.
We weren't together that long before he said he was locked in too.
Yeah, because men don't take a long time to decide.
Men know what they want when they see it, right? Women, we be on the fence, right?
Oh wait, here's another sidebar to this conversation. If you're with a man and he hasn't made a decision, that probably means he doesn't.
You ain't it.
You ain't it. It doesn't take men a long time to decide. We know right away.
So you also, yes, Bella, you have to give insights on your wants and needs and desires because sometimes your desires may even change.
And that's okay.
And it's like, I want to try this. Or I want to experience this. And I've had the conversation with a man, like, I don't want to feel like I'm settling. If you want to be my everything, then I need these things. So that you can be my everything.
But can he say the same thing to you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Because I want to be his everything too.
But yet another thing I think people miss. We're good at expressing our needs and making sure our needs are done. But we're not good at listening to our partner's needs and making sure their needs are
that's important
fulfilled.
too. But for me personally, I like compersion. I love to see my partner happy. Mm-hmm. So when my partner's happy, I'm happy, right? So I'm listening. Mm-hmm. I'm paying attention, right? Kahim said, "You women say that, but then when they get the gifts, you don't like them. That's a smack in the face." Kahim, that's the wrong women.
No, let me tell you something. I have actually been there.
That's terrible.
No, I've been in a position where the woman was like, "Get me just, I don't care, get me whatever." So I go out and get something, and they're like, "Well, that's not what I really wanted." That is when I tell you that's like a knife that's put in your heart, and you want to walk away and cry.
Yeah, those are not the right women. They're not, because then they weren't being genuine when they said what they said, right? Lem said these kind of things can be established in the talking stages where you ask each other what they like, what they don't like, kinks, pets, peeves, etc. My first date with my partner, he came with everything I like after paying attention during our conversations before our date. Flowers, movies, food, liquor, and it was all up from there. Right. So even before you started dating, there were already conversations in place.
Right.
Right. And the person is paying attention to the details. So when I'm dating someone, I want to see if they're paying attention to the details, the little things. Once I see,
so you're testing them.
Dates are a test.
I'm glad you said it.
Dates are a test on both ends.
It's
I'm being tested. It's an interview. Yeah. I'm being tested too. How nervous was I when I first started dating Lisa's?
I remember.
Yo, I had anxiety like a motherfucker. I was wiping windows and changing curtains and painting my room.
Do you forget that we were actually here at the bar that first time you were going to go meet Lisa's at the place?
And I was nervous as fuck. And I was driving to go see him, and I'm calling them like, "Yo, I don't want to go. I'm about to make a U-turn and come home." Right? So no, I get in the beginning, you get nervous. Now he could come when it's a mess, and I'm like, "I fucking nigga, grab a broom." Like, so, but in the beginning, nothing in my house. My house had to be perfect before he came over, right?
And you know what you said about she's touching on a lot of stuff that's triggering some good things in me. You know, we were talking about lingerie and all that stuff. You know what is, the fun part about being in love when it comes to that? My partner can sometimes wake up in the morning, drool coming down her mouth. I'm like, "You're so sexy right now." She's like, "What? What are you talking about?" She's like, "I know my hair is a mouth. You're so beautiful. I just fell in love just looking at you all over again." That's what love does for you. I'm telling you. That's when you know that Negro was for you. You woke up in the morning and he farting and you be like, "I love you, nigga. I don't care that you stink." That's how you know.
My nigga farts every morning.
What are you telling me?
All right, so
I saw a name. Wait.
Lola Bunny said, "I understand what Izzy's saying. I don't know how to verbalize it. Like if I tell you up front what I like, you're gonna do it only because you're gonna do only that. But if I don't tell you, I could sit back and watch your capacity of how you love and treat me, and then I can guide you on how to love me."
So it's like so I'm gonna watch you fuck up so I can tell you how not to fuck up.
Maybe, or maybe not watch you fuck up, but watch what you do from your heart on your own.
Before. So are you trying to see what type of person it is?
Yeah, I want to see what type of person it is. Like if you're my friends, and if you're sitting there, you're telling me something's going on, the first thing I'm gonna say, "Hey, so how can I help you?" Yo, you take my car. Like you don't even have to ask me. You know what I'm saying? If something's, I'm like, "Yo, come get the keys." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're my friend. If I know you need something before you even ask, if I could give it, I'm gonna offer it first, right? But I want to see if that person's gonna do that for me.
Wait, here we go. That's true because it's even like, "Yo, this happened." I'm like, "I'm on my way to the house."
I still need to come fix my sink.
Oh yeah.
Right. So
you saw how she threw that shit in there, right? You didn't come and fix my sink yet, nigga.
Right. So yeah. But once now we've established, like, "Yo, I like this person.
Right.
I want this relationship to work. Baby, I need this." Right now I could say it because now I have built a comfortability where I could be vulnerable with you and tell you my needs.
What did Kelvin say?
As a pleaser and a D type. I don't know what a D type is.
I've never heard of it.
Can you explain what a D type is, please, Kelvin? "I'm usually doing everything to pleasure the other person. I'm also very overly independent and do everything for myself, but I do wish at times someone took time to put in similar effort every once in a while. I think my problem is never having someone who reciprocates, and if I do, I don't know how to accept it because I haven't had it before. Any guys have experience?"
We actually touched on this earlier in the conversation. with regards to women understanding that men need that same thing. Just like you guys like your time, you like your acts of service, you like all that stuff. Men need that same thing. We don't verbalize it, and sometimes we don't show our appreciation in the same way. Men, you will do that, and a man will show his appreciation by not cheating. A man will show his appreciation by coming home every night, by bringing that paycheck home every night.
Bring that paycheck home, daddy. Okay, go. It's ShopRite.
I knew she was gonna say that. Bring me groceries. No, that's how men show their appreciation.
And you bring me groceries and I cook. Balance.
Are you telling me that's what you want for Christmas?
Yo, I would love a ShopRite card for Christmas. Y'all heard that? If you love this podcast and you wanna give me a Christmas gift, I am accepting.
Coming back to ShopRite.
I am accepting ShopRite gift cards.
Fuck the microwave.
Or Costco gift cards. No, a microwave.
What did Nita say? What did she say?
Wait, I want to go back. What did Nita say? D type means dominant side of the power chain. I want to add to what Jonathan was saying because, and I have this problem too. I'm not a dominant person. Maybe I am. Not for my man. I'm not dominant with my man. But in regular life, I might be a bit dominant. But he calls me a switch.
But I wouldn't call you dominant.
I would say I'm an alpha.
You're guarded. That's what you are.
I'm guarded.
You're guarded.
That's different. But I'm very independent.
You're independent, yes.
Very independent, right? But what I have learned is that my independence will confuse others, meaning that they will think that I don't need anything because I'm so independent. And my man actually pulled that on me. He told me about myself. Mm-hmm. He was like, well, if you want this, why don't you just say it? Because you act like you got, like you Doc Izzy, and you got it all together. You don't need nothing. And I'm like, I need everything.
But that goes back to what I was saying earlier. Right. Just tell us what you need and we will do it.
Act so independent, and ladies and men too, obviously, because Kelvin's going through this. For my independent people, when we show too much independence, people start to think we don't need anything.
Well, here's the thing. Let's see if you get this one right. What do men need more than anything else?
Food.
Outside of food and blowjobs, what do they need? They need
love. Affirmation.
Men need to feel needed.
Need to feel needed.
So if men
don't, so do women.
Yeah, but not in the same way that men do.
Women are nurturers. We need to feel needed.
It's not the same.
We're mothers. We want to feel needed.
No, men need to feel like we are being a man, and we feel
like damsel in distress.
Yeah,
bring me some groceries, baby. I'm distressfully hungry.
No, no. Like for instance, most men like saying, "I paid this bill for you." Most men like saying, "I bought your groceries." Most men, and they like hearing that women say,
"Thank you, baby."
No. They like hearing that women say to other people, "My man did this for me."
My man bought that for me.
Because men want to feel.
Y'all needed. Like the hoodie my boyfriend gave me.
There you go. So men like to feel needed. So when we see a woman that's too independent, it almost makes us feel like, okay, now what do we have?
She don't need me.
Yeah. So what do I have left to give?
Yeah. So me and my boyfriend had that conversation. He was like, "Stop acting so tough and like you don't need me." And I'm like, "You're right. Mm-hmm. You're right." Because I do. I'm very independent.
You know, an older woman said something. I'll never forget this. I was in church, and the older lady, she had to be in her 70s, and she said, "I can change a light bulb by myself. I don't need him to change a light bulb." She's like, "I can do a whole bunch of stuff around my house, but you know what? I let him do it because men need to feel needed."
Yeah.
And when he changes that light bulb, she's like, "Yo, I could have never changed that light bulb like that. You're the best light bulb changer ever." Because that's what men need.
Best light bulb changer.
And that's actually what she said, light bulb changer ever. But we got the message. Men need to feel. I know you can change a freaking light bulb.
I can do a lot of things. Listen, I was a mechanic, but I love me when a dude comes and fix my car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Change my tire. I can change my own tire. But when a man does it, it's like, I don't have to dirty my nails. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean by this is how you know real bosses from fake ones?
Real bosses? Who said that?
Wood. For some reason, it's not updated.
Yeah, what do you mean? No, it's not that it's not updated. I was trying to hold it because I was trying to respond. Hold on. I'm definitely.
We
Lem
love it
says
when you guys talk to
she's a
us.
switch. Um,
I can see Lem's being the
Wood
switch.
said this chick is definitely dominant. Who you talking about? Me? Lola says she's a switch. Jeep says she's an alpha submissive. I'm an alpha submissive. I'm submissive to my man. But to the rest of the world, I'm an alpha. Right? Exactly.
She's
I hate
she's
that.
a big teddy. She's a softie, y'all. I'm putting it out. I'm peeping her card. She's a softie, y'all. Y'all don't know.
Bun says,
look, y'all see how she just glossed over that? She don't want y'all to know.
It's not their business. People with jobs that require dominance, such as teachers, supervisors, bosses, etc., tend to be submissive in the bedroom and vice versa. I agree. I'm a boss. We are now in my business, right? I own a business. I'm a business woman. I network. I go out and I talk to people. We do events. We coordinate things. We run a group together with a lot of humans, with a lot of human personality traits and things that we gotta deal with, and we have to be bosses all the time. When I'm with my man, I don't want to be the boss. If I have to be the boss around my man, he's kind of inefficient and I don't need him. Right? I need to be able to turn my brain off. I like when my man is around. I like bouncing ideas off of my man. One of the reasons I'm with him is because I think he's one of the smartest people I've met.
He's very smart.
Right? And the conversations that we have, and I don't have to think when I'm with him. I'm like, babe, what do you think about this? And then he tells me what he thinks, and I'm like, I like what you think. That's smart. Okay, let's run with that.
Let's go with it.
Let's run with that, right?
You know, one of the things I'll tell you, my partner told me, she was like, you know, one of the things that I like about you is that same thing. I don't have to pay the bills. She's like, I've always had to pay the bills. I've always had to do this. I've always had to do that. I pay the bills late in my house. No, let me stop. But she's like, yeah, I like the fact that you spearhead and you do all that. It's not that she can't do it. As a matter of fact, she could probably do it better than me because she's smarter than I am, but she lets me do it.
V Vixen says, I'm get told that I'm dominant and I don't get helped as much because you don't ask for help, bitch.
Damn.
You gotta ask for help, bitch. That's my bitch. I can talk to her like that. That's
we'll take
homie.
Your insurance card for that.
Right? Ask for help, bitch. I'm gonna say that to everybody. All these independent women on here, you better ask for help, bitch. Because if they don't know you need help, they're not gonna fucking help you.
Yeah.
You could put that in one of the shorts.
I was just thinking that. What's that? Oh, reassurance.
Reassurance. We all need reassurance.
Yeah.
I don't care how independent you are. I don't care how confident you think you may be, or how confident you think your partner is. Your partner needs reassurance, right? I have lots of fans. Not to toot my own horn, right? I'm a public figure. I have lots of fans. My man has lots of fans, but I need him to feel like I'm his fan. I'm his number one fan. I'm his fucking groupie.
Nothing else matters.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know he got fans. And I love his fans. And I love to watch his fans love him. I encourage the behavior, right? But I need him to feel like I love him the most. And I love him too. And I need to feel that from him too, because I'm a boss all the time. I'm a public figure. People love me. I get hugs from strangers. I kiss babies.
You get hugs from strangers?
Not your hugs.
Oh, okay. So you got to clarify.
Not your kind of hugs, but we all need reassurance.
I'm sorry. Listen, guys, you guys are so engaged in this, but it is 10:15.
Independent women gets cheated on. Story of your life. I would say, yeah.
Really?
Yep. Because the men don't feel needed.
Can I tell you why on the man's side?
Yeah.
I love this, like the difference between the man and woman point of view tonight. So it's not just that we don't feel needed. I think sometimes the assertiveness and the need to prove your independence and to prove that you don't need us makes us step out. Because have you ever been?
If you don't need me, I'm out. Like, what do you need me? What am I here for?
You've ever been in an argument with a man, not you, but a lot of women get in arguments, man. I don't need you. I got my own money. I
I've
can
been
do this
guilty
without
of that. I've been guilty of that.
you. And they're like, all right, you got your own money.
I fuck you, bitch. You good? You don't need me. I've been guilty of that. I'm super independent, and I've told a lot of niggas to kiss my ass. I don't need you.
Mhm.
I don't need you to pay my. I pay my own bills. I take care of myself. I've raised my kids. Like I've done all this shit by myself. I don't need a person. I want a person there.
Mhm.
However, now that I'm getting older, I realize that I do need a person. And it may not be financially. I may not need you financially, but I need the emotional support.
Yep.
I need the protection. I need someone who I can trust their judgment on things, and I could run my ideas past this person, and I know that this person has my best interest at heart. I need someone who has my back.
Listen, we weren't created to be alone.
Every superhero needs a sidekick.
But wait, let me stop you right there. That's a good way of showing what makes men upset.
Why?
Am I Robin or am I Batman?
Well, if you my man, you Batman.
But see, you almost flipped that.
But
you just told me I'm a sidekick.
If I'm out here being a superhero by myself, my man, best believe that my man is in the background and he's paying attention. I am Doc Izzy. Doc Izzy's a brand. When I go outside a lot by myself. My man is not always with me because he's busy being a superhero across the country somewhere else. But
he's Superman, you Wonder Woman.
Yeah, he's Superman and Wonder Woman. We're both celebrities not celebrities, but we're both well-known people.
Stop. You are T-list celebrities.
T-list, right? We are both well-known people with our own brands, but it's lonely at the top. Leadership is lonely. And it's nice to have someone who understands me, who has his own leadership, and he understands me and he has my back.
Let me tell you something. I talk about this constantly. We've talked about this in podcasts in the past, in the very beginning, about leadership. Let me tell you something. I go home and sometimes I get to venting and talking about leading, not just in the LS world, but in some of the stuff that I do in the vanilla world too. It's like if you don't have that partner with you, I think leaders need to be with leaders. It's often said that leaders need to be with people. No, leaders need to be with leaders. You got to be.
I need someone that can understand my language.
Yeah. If I say this, you need to understand where I'm coming from, and you need to understand how to deal with it.
You know, as tough as my man is, and as dominant, because my man is a dom. My man is a dom. I am not his submissive. I don't have a contract, but I am submissive to him. But he's a dom and he's a very strong personality, but he respects my strong personality. And he gives me my space to be Doc Izzy. That's my favorite thing about him, is that he understands my boss language. He gets turned on when I talk my shit.
Yeah.
He likes to see me walk in the room, and he likes how people receive me the same way people receive him. And then when we walk in together, it's just like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? But he lets me be the boss that I am, but I'm still soft to him. But guess what, guys? Every boss has a soft side.
Yeah.
Every person, no matter how confident you think they are, no matter how much money they have, we all need to feel loved.
Yeah.
We all need to feel wanted, appreciated, valued, right? Supported. The world is hard. And when I'm out here with my superwoman cape on and I'm trying to do things and make things happen, and bitches are hating on me and niggas are hating on him, and things are going rough and people don't get us, or people's trying to block our blessings or whatever, we keep each other motivated and we keep each other going. My man has a business mindset, so I could talk to him, and if something's not working, he could give me a different route. I have a business mindset. When he's talking to me about different things, I'm like, maybe you should try this, and then we could go a different route. We speak the same language. People need support. I don't care how independent you are.
And you know what else they need? So I'll tell you this. So some of those times that I have.
Ooh, Bella said women need support and men need respect.
No, men need support as well.
Men need support.
Men need support as well. So I got to tell you, the times that I have appreciated my partner the most is when something has gone down and she has taken care of it. And she doesn't do it often because I take care of stuff so much. But when she has to, like, when she tells people off for me, first of all, you don't want her to tell people off for me because she's quiet most of the time. And when she finally does it, it's bad. She's Puerto Rican and it's bad. But that support, when it's there, it's the time that I really appreciate it, because it's like I can sit back and relax and breathe. There are actually times that I've actually said, yo, go talk to her about that. I'm not dealing with this. That's why leaders kind of need to be with leaders and people who know how to deal with stuff. And they also, and you know what, if you're a leader, you also need to be with someone who knows how to say, leave him alone right now. Don't talk to him right now, because if you talk to him right now, it's not going to work out well for you. If you talk to Doc Izzy right now, you might get, I almost said your real name, you might get the other person. You're not going to get Doc Izzy, because Doc Izzy might be nice, but the other person might cut you.
Mean Irene be in the building. She said,
right.
Mean Irene.
You get Irene, it might not work out for you.
Mean Irene is not nice.
But you have to be with somebody who understands you and who knows who you are. We gotta stop.
I know, but look at the comments are rolling.
I know they love this.
Max says, I love when a woman talks about paying her own bills. I would like to look and be like, welcome to being an adult. Listen, paying your own bills doesn't make you independent. It does. It's just you're an adult. We need other things that don't cost money, right? When you have money, because think about a lot of these rich people who are depressed and kill themselves.
Yeah.
People be rich.
Yeah.
They don't have problems with money, but they're lonely. Mm-hmm. Loneliness. They're alone in the world. We need support. We need to be loved, right? If I don't feel needed, I won't stay. Feeling wanted doesn't last for me. Okay.
Yeah, that's from a man. That's what I'm saying. There you go.
Guys need
if we don't feel needed, we're checking out.
Right. Because a lot of women confuse needing money for needing a man. Right? Just because I don't need money doesn't mean that I don't need a man. I need a partner.
I think Bella said you need that emotional support.
It's the emotional support. It's the protection. Mm-hmm. I want to feel safe. I'm out here in the world with a lot of people. I'm surrounded by people all the time. And my man, even if he's not there, he's watching. Oh, I don't like that person for you. That person's not good for you. That person doesn't have your good intentions. Yeah. Be careful with that person.
I've said it. I've actually said to my partner, you cannot be friends with this person anymore. I know you love this person, but their intentions are not great for you. You can't be there with them, because they break you down. They don't build you up.
Yeah. So ladies and men, let's not confuse not needing money for not needing a person. Mm-hmm. Right? Because people, the person is not money.
And can I say this too? Men, I'm going to talk to the men for a second. Men, be encouraged. Like, so when I first got in my relationship, I made not almost double, but I made a lot more than my partner. But, I'm an entrepreneur, so these past couple of years haven't been that great. I bring home money and I can pay the bills by myself, but she makes so much more than me. But I guess this is for the men and women. She doesn't make me feel less than, because she makes more than me. She makes me feel like I'm still important. She still values my opinion. I still do my best to do the emotional thing. Sometimes I fail at it, but I still do it. And we had this little joke, and it is a joke. I'm like, I'm a house husband. I cook, I clean, I do all the stuff, blah, 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 because my business hours are different, right? But you have to understand that emotional part of it is so important. It's not just always about the money. If you give a woman that emotional part, and she knows that you're genuine, and she sees that you're falling on some hard times, or maybe it's not working like it used to work, but you're still there and you're still putting that effort in, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. And she will accept that, and she will love you, and she'll be like, yo, we're going to walk through this thing together. We're gonna walk through this thing together, and it's fine. We gotta stop.
Trudy said, "Hi, Trudy, my love.
We were just talking about you today. We love you,
Trudy, with the booty.
Yeah, Trudy is hot. Anyway,
maybe this is why my energy comes off as masculine. The respect means more to me. What do you mean by that?
The respect for you.
The respect for you. The respect for money. What do you mean by that? But I could say in my terms, because I've experienced this with a lot of men. My baby daddy used to say, I think I'm the daddy of the relationship. And my ex-boyfriend beat the shit out of me because he almost killed me, y'all. Because he felt like I wore the pants in the relationship because I made more money than him.
But see, we have to
Right?
differentiate between guys who have emotional issues.
Yeah, those are not smart men.
Yeah.
However, I know that my personality is strong. And I know that I could be intimidating to a lot of people. I'm grateful that I found a man that accepts me.
Hi, Michelle.
That gets actually turned on by my power, right? Some men get intimidated by my power, right? And I know that my personality is too big for them and it might make them feel small, as much as it may not have nothing to do with me. But it could be just my influence could bother them. So I found, and that's one, as somebody said, leaders need leaders, right? If you're a leader and you have a lot of influence and you're coming around someone, unless they're happy playing a Stedman, then they have to be a boss too.
But can I tell you something about Stedman that people forget? Before Stedman met Oprah, he was a freaking millionaire.
Was he?
Yeah, he Oprah didn't make Stedman.
Hi, Michelle.
Oh, what Stedman said was this: "Oh, you want to be out there in the limelight? You do what you got. I got my own shit. I don't need you."
So, and Stedman lets her be great.
And Stedman lets her be great.
And he doesn't feel small next to her. And a lot of men can't handle that. Right? A lot of men can't handle that. I've had a lot of men that I've dated that have felt small next to me without me doing anything but being myself, but they felt intimidated by my influence.
But can I say this too? And we're only talking about looking at from the outside in. We don't know what they go through at their home, right? But if you listen to the way Oprah talks about Stedman, she always talks very highly of him. She always puts him on a pedestal. And again, a lot of women don't realize that. Sometimes if you put your and you do, we have egos, guys. We're prideful. You have to put us on a pedestal. You're smarter. I say it all the time. My partner's way smarter than me. She's just a freaking genius. She just is. But she makes everybody think I'm the smartest person in the room. I'm not. She is. But she makes everybody think that. So it doesn't make me feel like she's trying to overtake me or trying to put me down. And that's what a lot of this, I'm telling you, it's simple. It's not hard. It's not a big formula. I'm going to say this one more time. We got to stop. It's 10:29. So, guys, we're 30 minutes over the time, and we're being told to stop. But the conversation was spicy. And it was good. We started off with talking about keeping the spice in the relationship, right? Keeping things spicy in the relationship. But keeping things spicy in the relationship means respecting your relationship. Yeah. That's the bottom line. And when you respect something, you care for it and you nurture it. And you put effort into it. You pour into it. When you're pouring into your relationship, both of you are pouring in, not one-sided. Because if I'm pouring and you're not pouring, it's not going to work. But if we're both pouring into each other and we both have each other's back and we both care about each other's happiness, then the relationship is going to stay spicy. Because I care about you and I know you care about me and I know you have my back and I have your back. Right. And if we have each other's back and I care about how happy you are and how happy I make you, and you care about how happy I am and how happy you make me, then we're going to be good. And that's what I'm going to close with. That felt like a Jerry Springer moment. You know, I always say that at the end of Jerry Springer, after all the foolishness, he gives you a message. That was a Jerry Springer moment.
Right. So let's so smart. Let's work on caring about each other. And with our friendships, with our relationships, I need to know that you have my back. Because the world is hard. There are haters everywhere. There are bills everywhere. There's everything going on. People have illnesses. We're older now. I need to know that you have my back. And I feel safe and secure. I think it was Bella who said, when you feel protected, I think it was Bella or Nita who said, when you feel protected, you could be your authentic self. Right. And that was a comment. I think it was Bella who said it or Nita.
Well, you know where else you can be your authentic self? when you come to our party for New Year's.
New Year's.
Yes. Because we were going to stay right there.
You're going to be surrounded by people that allow you to be your authentic self.
It's going to be at Temptations at 108 Greenwich in Manhattan, New York. That's like steps away from the
Trade Center.
And it's right across the street from the A train.
Mm.
Like literally, it's like right across. That's the A train, right? It's one of the blue lines. I'm not sure. But you take the train right there. You're literally right across the street. Guys, I got to tell you, we didn't get a hotel because they were so damn expensive. And I just couldn't do it. I couldn't tell people to spend $900 a night on a hotel. However, if you want to stay in Jersey, Jersey City is probably the closest place. You know, you can get a hotel there. But we're going to have a great night. We have the 6th and 7th floor. The 6th floor is where we're going to be doing our partying. 12 o'clock, we're going to have our champagne toast. Before that, we're going to have DJ Sparks spinning all night. It's just going to be great. The 7th floor is our playroom. The playrooms are clean. They have security there. They have this guy, whenever a room, he just changes the sheets constantly.
All day, yeah.
I mean, he's like a freaking robot, but it's clean. It's safe. Guys, it's not huge, but it is a safe place. We can get like 300 people in there comfortably. That's what I mean by huge.
That's huge.
That's huge.
That's huge. And there's a restaurant in the building.
If you want to eat before you come, this is 2nd floor. Mm-hmm. They do own a restaurant. You can go eat. It's pretty good. Matter of fact, you'll help us out. Say Discreet Friends sent you. I want to talk about. Can I talk about Super Bowl?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Super Bowl Sunday. This is new. So February. It says February 9th. I feel like it's February 10th. Can you check that? No, it's tonight. Okay, so February 9th, we do have a Super Bowl party. Guys, I'm going to say it's not a play party. It's just one of those parties where we're going to get together. We're going to have fun. We're going to eat because everything we do does not have to be a play party. But we're going to get together. We're going to have fun. It's $45 a person. With that $45 is unlimited pizza, unlimited wings, unlimited pasta, soda, juice, coffee. It is going to be a cash bar. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be in Bayonne, New Jersey. We've been there before. It's not that far. It's going to be fun, guys. If you guys don't have anything to do or you're looking for something to do, we always have a great time when we get together.
Always.
We always, even when we're not playing, we just have a great freaking time. And I won't talk about this last one. And here we go. She didn't know I was going to do this, but our hotel takeover. I had to pull one up.
That was funny.
But we have this hotel takeover coming. What is it? I'm looking at the flyer and I still don't know.
August 22nd through the 24th, guys, 2025. You have enough time to save your pennies. Mm-hmm. Book your room. You don't have to pay up front, but have your room reserved so that you don't go into the overflow hotel. Yeah. The way things are going, we're going to have an overflow.
Yeah.
You could book your hotel, get your room, no more than 4 people to the room. You don't have to pay up front. You pay like 24 hours or whatever, a few days before the event.
Can I say something to that though? Yeah. Because I don't want us to seem like we don't. All of us have been on hotel takeovers, right? And a lot of the hotels will tell you that they aren't going to charge you, but a lot of times like a week before, sometimes like 2 weeks before, the hotel ends up charging like a night or so. So I'm going to say, make sure you kind of have that money available on whatever card, because those of us who are hotel takeover veterans, we know how this goes.
Yeah, so make sure you just have the money on the card available that week before, right? But you have from now until the week before to have the money available for the party. Mm-hmm. You have from now until the week before to pay for your tickets for the event. Yes. So we're dropping the link for the party in the Discreet Friends group.
Yeah. And there's going to be a link in the chat too,
so that you could get the tickets for your party. And we're going to drop the themes for the party.
Oh, can I start talking about that?
Yes.
I think some of them have been confirmed. So Saturday night, we're doing an elegant masquerade party. Meaning, listen, guys, come with your mask, come with your elegant, sexy lingerie, come with your elegant dress. It's going to be so much fun. Saturday, we're doing a neon themed pool party. Friday night, we're still kind of working on that theme. Lola Entertainment. So Lola and I, we butt heads on themes all the times because I hate themes, but she loves themes. So we're still trying to figure out Friday night. We also have, speaking of your man,
Speaking of my man,
go ahead. You do this one. I'm gonna put the flyer up. You talk about it. Go ahead. You talk about
which flyer are you doing? New Year's
it.
or
Lisa's
hotel
flyer.
takeover?
New Year's.
Oh, Sir Lisa's will be at our New Year's party. Yay! All right, ladies. So you get an opportunity to experience the Sir Lisa's experience, right? He's gonna have his table set up, and you guys get to come and experience some of the seduction.
There's a benefit to your co-host dating everybody's favorite dom. I'm just saying.
I will also be there assisting him. So when you get on the table, you're gonna get both of us on you. So I just want y'all to know that. I actually love being his assistant.
It's gonna be beautiful.
It's gonna be really beautiful and wet. So yeah, I will be helping him top that day.
Thank you, Max, for putting that link in there for me. I appreciate you, bro.
So yeah, so Sir Lisa's will be at the New Year's party. So ladies, come prepared. Some of the ladies were asking me what they should wear. I personally am getting a gown,
like a ballroom gown?
a nice New Year's dress.
Okay.
And I want to take nice pictures. Mm-hmm. We're gonna have a photographer there. We're gonna take nice pictures.
Oh wait.
And then dress down time.
Let's make sure everybody understands that one.
Yeah.
Because we put out a post about pictures, right?
Okay.
So our photographer is going to be like in the front of the building, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not
when you walk in, red carpet backdrop.
Yeah, we're not going to have him
in that
there.
Area.
Yeah. A camera. You know what? This is some foolishness. This is some foolishness. Our photographer is not. Listen, we have a new policy that I want to go ahead and talk about. That's good enough. We're going to make it work. We have a new policy, and I think this is a good time to talk about this policy. Guys, no cameras or cell phones are allowed in our parties. If we see you pull out the camera or the cell phone in the party, here you go. In the party, we are going to ask you to leave. This is your warning. There will be kind of no warning. I think privacy is important, and we want people to feel safe.
We are discreet, right? Discreet friends. But we will have a professional photographer. So ladies, come dress your best. And gentlemen, too, dress your best so we can take nice pictures, red carpet pictures. And then when dress down time comes, have your dress down outfit as well.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Make sure that you're ready for the dress down, but dress up. Because we are classy whores.
High valued,
classy
and
whores.
Here we go, too. Women, men, if you don't want to dress down, guess what? You don't have to. It's not mandatory. But if you feel that, listen, I know some people are going to walk in with the lingerie already on. And some people might never, ever want to dress down. It's okay, yo. You do what makes you feel comfortable. There's no pressure to ever do anything at our parties. We're not one of those groups that say, if you don't dress down, you got to leave. If you're not having sex, you got to leave. I'm not going to talk about anybody else's group who does that, but we're not going to do that because we understand that the sex is about connection and about, meeting people. And you might not always want to have sex at that party. All right.
You want to have sex at our party?
You probably did. I've heard about an all-girl orgy.
I'm ready.
And all kinds of orgies and gangbangs. It's bad. It's so bad. I love discreet friends.
I love my life. Hashtag.
So
I love my life.
I want to talk about this. We are doing this party along with Lola Entertainment. We love Lola. So she is a big part. She is my partner. We are 50-50. We're 100 and 100. That's what we are. We're not 50-50. We're 100 and 100. But she's going to be a part of this venture with us. That's my boo. She gets on my nerves. That's how you know she's my boo. We have some promoters. We are happy that Where we go? We got Lola coming with us, young and sexy Bella and T Dot all the way from Virginia. They're partnering with us. We have it's me and Lola again because we're sexy together. We have the Boudoir. They are from Maryland. They're going to be with us. We have South Jersey Seduction. Oh, we have Holly Lux. She's going to be coming and she's going to be doing her massage thing. Who is this sexy one? Oh, who's that sexy person? She's going to be there. And of course, guys, your whole Discreet Friends team is going to be there. We got Lola, we got Max, we got Joy and Doc. We got some sexy women. Max, you sexy too.
We a sexy crew. We a sexy crew.
Listen, we appreciate you guys for tuning in for
this was a crazy show. We like 2 hours in.
And we didn't plan any of this. Like, I had a whole thing. I was taking notes.
He had notes.
I was going to be an academic. I was going to do all that shit. Oh, fuck that. You ended. I'm done.
Guys, have a productive, sexy week. And I'll see you guys on Monday. You can tell me all your stories. Bye.
You're going to tell what stories?
I don't know. I love to hear your stories. I want to hear all the dirty stories.
The whole facts?
I love whole facts.
Whole facts. We love you guys.
Bye, guys. Happy Monday.
They can still see us. Bye.